Sexual harassment is any unwanted sexual behaviour that makes someone feel upset, scared, offended, or humiliated, or is meant to make them feel that way.
Here, Abdullah, what's that you're reading?
Oh, this? It's a leaflet from Nexus, a sexual abuse charity. They came to our school on Friday afternoon to explain sexual harassment to our year.
Oh, really? Is that like learning about sex?
Kinda. Well, no, not really. It's more like pointing out creeps, basically. But like, not everyone who might harass you is a creep, you know? It's more how to spot abusive behaviour and being aware of like sexual abuse and harassment.
Oh, here, that's class. I wish they did that with my year. So is it all about sexting then? Like, just getting sent random pics out of the blue?
It's not all about sexting. There's some other stuff too. And harassment can happen online in other ways. It's not just getting random photos.
I hear, especially after X, you know who.
Ugh, that's hardly sexual harassment, like. Oh, it was nothing. My fault. So, my ex leaked my nudes. They sent me some too, so I thought it would be okay. I thought it would be fun. But then, when I didn't want to send any more, and told them to stop, and it kept getting weirder. Like, all the time. They would even send me photos from my own Instagram, saying all this weird stuff about what they wanted to do to me.
And like, did you not just ghost them?
I tried, but they kept messaging even when I wasn't replying. Every time I tried to end the conversation, they got angry at me. It kept playing on my mind and my sleep was awful. It was like I couldn't escape it. I decided to block them in the end, but then they leaked my photos. It was all over the place, loads of people saw it. People commenting about my body, rating me, as if I want to hear what they have to say, you know, like that. Ugh, yuck. The whole thing just makes me feel so disgusted. I'm so stupid for sending them. It's my own fault, really. And what's worse is it was just after we broke up, and they were like, if you won't even talk to me, then I'll post your nudes all over the place. I didn't think they were serious. Like, who would do that?
Hey, it's not your fault. And yes, that is sexual harassment, Claire. That's sort of like revenge porn. And telling you that they leaked them if you didn't talk to them is blackmail.
Claire, I'm so sorry, I didn't know it was this serious.
It is what it is. I shouldn't have done it.
No, mate. They shouldn't have done it.
You're 100% there.
So, like, just wondering, what else is sexual harassment up to?
Alright, so there's actually a list here. So, groping.
Oh, here, that's happened to me. Happened to me at concerts. Sometimes people just grab or slap my bum just because of the way I'm dressed. Like, just because we're out to dance, have a good time and dress nice doesn't mean that you can catcall me and touch me. It makes you feel really small. It says here, unwanted sexual contact. Is that the same thing?
Not exactly. Unwanted sexual contact is a bit less obvious, but it can still make people feel uncomfortable.
There's an older woman, Janice, at the cafe who works with me. Whenever it's quiet and there's no one around, she can come up and feel my muscles or give me a wee shoulder massage without even asking. It's so weird. She always makes wee comments about how big and strong and sexy I can be.
I bet people are like, oh, I wish I had that problem. Imagine not wanting women falling all over you. But I know what you mean. It's really annoying when you just want to get on with your life and people are constantly sexualizing you.
Yes, exactly. And even if I complained about it, I'd be scared I wouldn't be taken seriously because I'm a wee lad and I can take it. I honestly really considered packing it in last week just to get rid of her. It's just becoming too much and it's getting so uncomfortable.
I also hate it when people make jokes as well. Like, just because I'm gay, everyone assumes that I'm sex obsessed and constantly makes jokes about my sexuality. It really annoys me, especially because people will think that you're no crack if you can't take a joke.
Yeah, or if you're a wee girl and you tell a wee lad to stop joking about you in a sexual way, then suddenly you're that girl and you can't take a joke.
Literally, like the other week in the change rooms after football, some of the boys were making everyone else uncomfortable. Trying to steal their towels or their clothes when they're in the shower. But it's always happening to me. Because of my gender identity, people just want to know what's in your trousers. It's inappropriate and weird. You wouldn't be asking anyone else, so don't be asking me.
There, I didn't even know that was sexual harassment. It's crazy how there's so many different ways.
Why did none of us tell anyone about this?
Well, I didn't know half the stuff he said was sexual harassment.
And it can be embarrassing too. Like, how am I meant to say to my teacher or even my mum and dad about what happened to me?
Well, there's loads of charities and support out there, like Nexus. They deal with this kind of stuff all the time, so you don't need to be embarrassed. You can even speak to someone you trust, like us or someone in that youth club you go to.
You know, there's actually a thing here on their website. 54% of people who have been sexually harassed have said their quality of life has changed. For those who have been sexually harassed, only around half of those have reported it to someone. And for anyone who had witnessed sexual harassment, only half of these had taken action and half had not. 2 out of 3 girls in the UK have been sexually harassed in public.
You can help fight against sexual assault and harassment in many different ways. Become an active bystander, be aware when someone's behaviour is inappropriate or threatening, and choose to challenge it when it's safe to do so.
You don't have to be a hero to make a positive impact in someone's life. You can intervene in a way that is comfortable for you and is appropriate for the situation.
If you don't feel comfortable doing this directly, then get someone to help you, such as a friend or someone in authority.
There are many amazing organisations who are there to support anyone who has or is experiencing sexual harassment.
A special thanks to Nexus for their support in creating this video.
This video was created as a social action campaign by the participants of the Belfast City Council Young Advocates Programme. This was delivered by Cooperation Ireland in partnership with East Belfast Alternatives, Holy Trinity Youth Centre, Our City and Saints Youth Centre.
The Young Advocates Programme is a cross-community youth leadership project bringing young people from across Belfast together to take part in campaigns to make changes in their community. This is funded by the Special European Union Programmes body under Peace 4.
Please scan this QR code and use the link on the screen to share with us your feedback. Thank you.